What's up? I actually filmed these clips before the last one because I got the Furious Cocktail achievement in the last one, and in order to get a Furious Cocktail you have to drink every potion, and one of the potions is Potion of the Turtle Master, which you get by brewing a turtle shell. So in order to get a turtle shell you need to breed turtles together, which will then, they'll lay an egg, and then when the egg hatches you get a baby turtle, and then after you have the baby turtle it'll eventually grow up. Which you can either, speed that up by feeding it seagrass, or you can just wait, and then it'll eventually drop a scoot, and then after it drops 5 scoots, you can get the shell, which you can either wear as a hat, which will give you 10 seconds of water breathing, or you can brew it into Potion of the Turtle Master. And so I filmed the process of me luring a bunch of turtles, which is what you're seeing right now, and putting them in a little cage thingy-majiggy. I filmed that first, and I was going to put those clips showing me brewing Potion of the Turtle Master, because I was initially going to show me brewing every single potion, but there's already a chart that you can look at, and I found that it was just taking too long, and so I filmed all of these clips in complete silence because it was just going to be like short little clips. But I ended up not putting it in because it kind of was breaking up the flow of the episode, I found. So I just decided to set it as a separate episode. Now, it's been probably 10 years at this point, but my cousin told me a joke that I can't even remember, but I can remember the punchline, and that there were 3 turtles, which were named Sal, Mon, and Ella, which obviously spells salmonella, because if you didn't know, turtles have the salmonella bacteria on their shells and skin and their droppings. But anyways, I just thought that was funny, and so I put that joke in there. But in order to keep the joke going, they're in love. As you can see, I'm breeding turtles now. They're in love, and so I decided that I did not want to play the love triangle angle. Which, by the way, just random note here, little quick side note. Why is it that in YA literature they keep calling them love triangles? Like, if you look at, say, the Hunger Games, like Katniss, Peeta, and Gale, or in Twilight, Bella and Edward and Jacob, those were not love triangles. Those were love angles. A true love triangle is when person A pines for person B, and person B pines for person C, and person C pines for person A. That's a love triangle. And I didn't want to deal with that nonsense with my turtles, so I decided to give them a happy ending and just put them in a poly relationship. All just because I wanted to make that salmonella joke. But anyways, so I bred them, I took the turtle eggs, and then I put them near my base and decided to do some chores around the base, just because if you're not nearby, then the hatching won't progress. And so I just did things like getting beef or sorting with my sorting system, and then at night I would AFK near them so that I could see the turtle hatch. And here is a clip of the turtle hatching. And then after they hatch, I would give them food, and then they grow up and then get their scoots. So yeah, and then I did not have the heart to kill them, so I just led them back to the water and freed them that way in a boat. While I was AFKing, I decided to do a little bit of research on the turtles, because I knew the very basic mechanics, which is what I described so far, but I did a little bit of reading up on it just to see how long the hatching would take, which is, by the way, around 4 in-game days, roughly. And I found out that the turtles will return to their home beach, and also that they only hatch at night, which are both what happens in real life, which is kind of interesting. I didn't know that about turtles. But they return to their home beach, and so I tested this out by breeding one of the turtles, one of the offspring. And as you can see, I am tracking this turtle and watching it scoot its way all the way back to my base, which took a really long time because it was slow, and it laid its eggs there. And so when I was looking at it, I was like, you are scooting. And so I was like, I should name you Scooter. But then I was like, you give me scoots. So I named you Scooter, which, is it scoots? Is it scooter? Have I been mispronouncing scoots? I don't know, whatever. Anyways, so I named this one Scooter, and he has a special place in my heart. And so that is the process right now, and as you can see, I ended up with 10 scoots. I was able to create a helmet, which I should have brewed Potion of the Turtle Master immediately, but I got too excited because I found out that you could actually enchant it. So I put the same enchantments that I have on my current regular helmet, but you get an extra 10 seconds of like the little of water breathing. So, you know, 10 seconds isn't a ton, but if you combine that with, you know, like the water breathing or whatever, aqua affinity and all that stuff, it's actually pretty helpful. And so I'm very excited to get the armor trim for Coast, because I think that gold armor trim on the helmet looks amazing. So yeah, I have that. I did that. But you know, I had fun. I think it was cool to do a little bit of a turtle adventure. I learned about turtle breeding and all that good stuff. So now what I want to do is I want to create a nice little turtle sanctuary, because leaving them in this hole is a little bit cruel. I think my turtle Thruple deserves better. Alright, let's see what materials I have. And then I'm gonna need some sea pickles. Oops. So yeah, let's just get started here. Yeah, I think this will be a good spot. So we're just gonna cover this all in sand. Oh, it drowned. Ooh, I should get a trident at some point. That'd be fun. Oh, did you see that new swimming animation? That was creepy. That's actually something that I don't know how to stop. I have to read up on the zombie spawning, because I don't know how it works. Anyways, let's just keep building. Oh, and actually, this is kind of the perfect little way for me to get to them here. Oh, I can't. Oh, how am I gonna? I'll make. Ooh, you know what? Good opportunity to make a cute little bridge. Let's make a fun bridge that I can pass underneath with a boat. It's crazy how much I'm less scared of mobs. I used to be terrified of mobs, and like, yeah, I get jump scared sometimes, but like, I'm not as freaked out anymore. Let's do that, and then I don't know how I feel about this design, to be honest. It looks kind of dumb. It's hard to make smooth curves in Minecraft. Do you know that? This is what I'm learning right now. Like, should I just... No, get out of here. Go away. That to me is too straight up. Like, okay. You know what? We're just gonna go with what I originally did. It's a start. Let's just put it that way. And can you move? think that's pretty decent. It could be improved, but I think it's a good start for now. All right. No, come back. No, where are you going? Why did you abandon me? No, come back. Now hopefully no drowned are gonna spawn here. All 3 turtles seem to want to leave. Look at this, I built you a whole sanctuary. Are you saying that I can cut this off and that's all you need? Yeah, that's right. I built all of this for you. All right, so for the comment of the last episode, Grumpy Waluigi wrote, I think you should use 7 or 8 for the storage system, in my opinion. I think it's a nice size for how tall the building is. I also don't know how you haven't gone crazy mining such a massive hole, lol. Well, regarding the last part, Grumpy Waluigi, the question, I think, is not so much how have you not gone crazy digging the giant hole. I think the real question is how crazy do you have to be to dig a giant hole? That's the real question. But regarding the other part, for those who don't know what we're talking about because you didn't watch the end of the episode, I wanted to build this kind of cool cathedral, and I was stuck between making it like 7 rows or 8 rows, and I think that's fair. It's kind of hard because like 7, what's nice about 7 is that it would make a perfect square, whereas with 8, it means that I could put 2 chests, for like, I could put 2 rows of chests beside each other, and make it nice and even, and so I could have 4 different block types within the same, unit. So, it's kind of hard to decide, to figure it out, and so probably end up going with 7 just because of the very nice floor plan potential. I don't know where I'm going to put this clip in, which episode I'm going to put it in. It's going to be either 23 or 24. Haven't decided yet. But basically, I've run out of sand. I am seriously running out of sand at the ball project. And I was going to wait for 1.20 so that I wouldn't load in a desert. But I've had this epiphany of I've had enough waiting. I waited so long. I put my series on hold for 3 years or whatever. It's basically been kind of on hold. I waited to update to 1.19 because I wanted all the caves and cliffs feature. And because of that, I ended up not exploring my world because I didn't want to load in more world. So you know what? I've had enough. I've had enough waiting. I'm gonna go find a desert. Anyways, I know that roughly west-ish, around the same, I think it's X coordinate as the ancient city, Triple Ancient City. I know that there is a desert kind of aligned there. But anyways, I just want to show you something real quick. I've emptied my ender chest because I don't really need anything. I got an oak boat with a chest. I have a new shovel, which is an efficiency 5 shovel, breaking and mending. Here's what's normally in my ender chest and inventory. So yeah, that's basically it. That's all I'm doing. Do I have any more food? I do. All right. So we're just going to go, and actually we're going to go through the nether because I've been creating another tunnel to go to my spawn point. And actually, I might as well show you now. The snapshots have been coming out, and I've been playing with the idea of hanging signs. as well as signs in my base in general, because I love the aesthetic of signs. I think that it's a really fun thing to have around your base, but also kind of like, I was thinking, maybe one day there will be a demand for a, what is it called? A world download, you know? And so if there's that, I kind of want signs for, mostly for the aesthetic, but also for the benefit of the viewer, because I have seen some worlds and I found the signs confusing, like world downloads and stuff like that. And I found it hard to navigate those worlds. So I want to make something very simple. But anyways, you saw over there was a bunch of signs. And so I've been adding signs inside of the pods. So here you could see, if you were to come into here, you would see ball flower forest is that way. Main base spawn is that way. And I think spawn is important to put. And so then you would, like, say you were going to go to the ball project, you'd follow all the signs that go to the ball project, and here you'd have ball, and here you have main skeleton, main base, here you have flower forest continuing that way. So yeah, I thought that putting signs in the pods would be fun, and then I'll show you what I want to do with the hanging signs when they eventually come out. But yeah, so I've been working on that. And now we're going to have to make a bit of a run for it because I'm not wearing any gold, because I want to have as much space in my inventory as possible. And we're going to come back from spawn using this chest boat. We're going to try to fill up our ender chest as much as possible. So we're going to make a run for it because we have to go through the Crimson Forest to get to my spawn, to spawn. So here, this is to the Thruple Ancient City. And actually, something I noticed, fun fact, is I found out that you can put rails on top of blue ice, and you can still go through it. And I had this idea of having a railroad on top of it so that, because, you know, it takes a while to gather all this ice. It's going to take ages to get. So, I'm pretty sure most of this, oh no, here you go. So I've been putting netherrack just in between. So that, and then further down the line where I have no ice, it's just netherrack. But I can hopefully slowly but surely replace it. But in the meantime, I won't spend 500 years, like, trying to, you know, run around doing that. So, yeah. Oh no, there's a ghast. We're just gonna go. And here I've built started building a road to spawn. And it is definitely not done. And again, we're going to have to make a run for it because I haven't covered or made it safe yet. And I'm thinking actually maybe I should add a track here as well. Maybe not an ice boat highway, but definitely a track just to make it a little bit less of a pain, because it's not super far, but it's a little far. Nah, we're good. So eventually, I'm going to create a proper, like, thing to the resource desert, and we're going to go there. So, this is my fun little thing to spawn. And actually, when I was building this, I got kicked, like, all the way down there from, one of those guys. It scared the crap out of me. As you can see, it's a little bit precarious, not the greatest thing in the world. I still have to decide on, like, I still have to make the little pod here. But I think it's pretty cool, and it's kind of fun. You can see where I've been from previous episodes. Alright, so, this is spawn, and actually I was thinking of, I should have brought my map. I'm an idiot. I should have brought some maps to map out the world. Whatever, I'll map it back out later. Okay, these chest boats are awesome, by the way. Look at that. Also, I hate the fact that they got rid of, when you press command, it's to, like, help you sprint, right? Turns out that we were never sprinting, which sucks. Also, is this the desert? I know it's west. And I am heading west. The sun is going that way, but I thought it was way further. Huh? Yo, there's a desert temple. Okay, this is really close to spawn, so I must have already loaded this into the world. No, I didn't. There's a lush. Hold on, what are the coordinates? Yeah, it's supposed to be at like negative 4,000 or whatever. Like, it's supposed to be really I'm very confused. I have found a little desert thingy, or like an island. This is not the desert that I thought it was gonna be. This is weirdly close by. So it's close enough that I'm actually just gonna go back to bed at spawn. No, I'll sleep here. I'll just find a spot. I'll sleep with the fishes. That's kind of funny. We have a perfectly... This is so bizarre. What the hell? Why is it out here? I'm so confused. Anyways, I need to get to work here. Enough exploring. I need to just start and loading in more chunks. I just need to start digging and gathering as much sand as possible. The goal is to fill up my inventory completely so that I can stop going to the ball project for a while. Also, I don't really need a beacon. I guess I could use a beacon. Like, it'll be like a microsecond faster, maybe. I know I should be doing this probably way more methodically, but it's really fun. So I'm just going to gather a bunch of sand, and then I'm going to make my way back home in the boat. All the way home in the boat. And hopefully I can fill up my inventory, my ender chest, and the boat with sand. Hopefully nothing spawns. Hopefully nothing kills my turtles. And that's it. That is probably not going to be too long of a video, but there you go. There is my turtle sanctuary. Probably going to build up a little bit more sand and have a little bit more sandy areas. I also built a nice little bridge. I've been building a lot of bridges lately, as you can see. But yeah, so fun little sanctuary for my turtles. Hopefully then I can breed them more, and we will see if they will die. Anyways, that's it. Peace.